Okay, square root multiplication, basic. This stuff is pretty basic because kind of treat it like, well, if they're both under the same radical with the same root, which they are, these are both square roots, then it's just a matter of understanding that this problem is 21 times 3 under the radical sign. And so then when I simplify that, okay, that gives me the square root of 63. And then what I do before I say, oh, I'm done, is I try to break these down and see if I can pull a square number out and simplify it a little bit. In this one, I can't. I can change this one to square root of 9 times the square root of 7. So I'm refactoring it from 21 times 3 to 9 times 7. And then you should be able by now to recognize that that makes this, right? You put them each under their own square root sign, and then I can simplify the square root of 9 because that is 3 times the square root of 7. Okay, problem 10. More multiplication. So same thing, the only thing we got to remember is that this 2 here is going to stay on the outside. So I'm going to multiply all of this together, and I'm going to go, all right, 2, and then I'm going to put my 24 times 50 under here. Well, I know 50 times 20 gives me 1,000, and 50 times 4 gives me 200. So that would be 2 times square root of 1,200. All right, and then this is a good example where let's just start pulling 4s out of this because I know it'll be easy. So 2 times square root of 4 times 300. Okay, so that will get me started, right? Well, I know that I can probably pull another 4 out of 300, so let's try that again. So we'll go 2 times, I got my 4, and let's pull another 4 out because now we're going to break that up, and that would be 4 times 75. All right, then if I look at 75, I should be able to pull out 25, which is a larger square number than 4. All right, so breaks down that I've got 1, 2, 3 different square numbers, and then I've got this one which is going to stay under the radical sign. So if I simplify that now, that would be 2 times, and I'm just taking the square root of this one, which is 2, square root of this one, which is 2, square root of this one, which is 5, and then leave the 3 under the radical sign. So if I multiply all this together, 2 cubed is 8, and 8 times 5 is 40. So I have 40 times the square root of 3 for my answer. Okay, and even though this is a bit of a short video, I am going to stop it right here. It makes things easier. So we'll be picking up at problem 11 in the next video.